Welcome back, everybody, to the Cave of Wonders. This is Mr. Wonderboy. We are playing Starcraft Brood War, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Return to Char.
Executor, the Urash is secured, and the UED has given up the chase. We are currently holding perimeter orbit over the planet Char. Zeratul, have you locked onto the location of the Callus?
Yes. I remember sensing his power the last time I was on this world. However, our sensors indicate a massive, fluctuating energy signature at its location. I am, however, unable to identify the signature's source.
That should be obvious, gentlemen. The source is the Overmind itself. When the Cerebrates merged together, they must have locked onto the Callus energies and nested near it. It's probable that there'll be a number of broods protecting that area. It's risky, but if we can strike hard and fast, we might be able to fight our way through their defenses and escape with the crystal.
Comrades, I may have an alternative. Seeing as how the Overmind is still in its infant stages, I wonder if we might be able to disrupt its control over those broods. If we can do enough superficial damage to the creature, it might pacify the Zerg nearest to it, allowing us some time to retrieve the Callus.
A bold plan, young Artanis. Your courage rivals that of mighty Tazadar himself.
You give me too much credit, noble Zeratul. I am not worthy enough to even speak his name.
Touching. Look, boys, either of these plans will work, but let's not waste any time. I'll be able to exert limited control over a few of the Zerg here and provide you with some backup. But the longer we stay, the more we risk losing both the crystals again.
Agreed. Executor, deploy your forces. May Adum be with you.
Okay, end of briefing, so let's get started. Alright, let's get ourselves, Let's get ourselves controlling, building some probes. Now, here's an interesting level. We have control over a small Zerg base in addition to our typical Protoss base. This is the one given to us by Kerrigan, of course. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that we have no gas in our Protoss base, which kind of sucks. So, we have to make sure, if we want gas, to get it mining quickly. Keep making those Zerg. Now, we have some observers around here. Here are some lurkers. We don't want to leave them alone. Now, there's two possible routes to this level. This is not the last time we're going to have two alternate victory conditions. First is to attack the Overmind. The second is to retrieve the crystal. Usually, I go and attack the Overmind. But I feel like trying out for the crystal this time. I've never tried that, and I'm kind of curious. So that's the strategy I'm going to outline. The strategy for the other way is slightly different. Let me just turn down the volume there. Thank you. The strategy for the other one is a little bit more, slightly different. Anyways, what we can do is we can get these Dark Templar up here and kill these lurkers. That'll be quick and easy. Don't forget, let's start off with building a cybernetics bay. We're going to need that. Or cybernetics core, excuse me. And then back to mining minerals. You get to mining gas. More drones. Excellent. While we're at it, get plasma shields. Oh god. That's okay. We dealt with them easily. Now here's another place right there for us. Let's attack these guys.
Very well.
Not a big deal right now. Use the shield battery to replenish our shields. Very good. More minerals. More probes. We have two separate population controls here. So keep that in mind. Anyway, here's some gas that we definitely want to take over. Now, in general, I would suggest that you go for any expansion bases to be Zerg, because the Zerg are a lot faster to produce buildings than the Protoss. And their units are a lot cheaper, so we can get more bang for our buck. Especially since we're so limited on gas. But we want to get our singularity charge. That's something we definitely do want. And meanwhile, we're going to take this guy and make a hatchery down here so we can quickly expand to that area. Let's bring this observer over just a bit more so you can see what's going on. Make some more probes. Now that we have a cybernetics core, let's make ourselves a robotics facility and a Stargate. We're going to move the Stargate. Excuse me. And pretty soon we're going to need some more pylons. So let's put a pylon down. Very good. That's almost done. Perfect. Let's make some more drones. That one's growing. Okay. Bring them closer. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to have to build up some force pretty quick, and then we're going to worm our way down towards the crystal while fending off attacks from the other side. At least that's the plan. Oh man, spawn more overlords, fine. Alright. More of that. Good. Another thing that we can use. Well, first, actually let's upgrade that to a layer. We're going to need layers soon enough. Let's take the opportunity to get an observatory, and then get back to gathering. Make an extractor.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
We can use some Zerglings. Alright, that's built. Alright, let's get ourselves an increased size there. Corsairs are going to be very useful, but for now we gotta keep ourselves... Let's make ourselves a little creep colony right there. Good.
You require more Vespine gas.
More minerals. Get that Zergling down there. More probes. Meantime, let's make ourselves a robotic support bay, because we're going to want to use scarabs, reavers. Now we have enough money for a single Corsair, which will be useful. Make more drones.
You require more Vespine
Still more
gas.
drones. Yeah, that's a unusable Vespine geyser, which sucks, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. More gold, gas, make that a spore colony.
It is a good day to die.
And more defenses. Alright, let's build ourselves a fleet beacon. If we can get a fleet beacon, we will be able to upgrade our Corsairs so that they can use Disruption Web, which will be very useful in this level. Meantime, let's make ourselves a Reaver. You make a Hydralisk den so we can make some Hydralisks. Been a long time since I've said the Hydralisk, hasn't it? Anyways. Looks like we can fit another guy on gas. But it looks like I'm running short on time, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. We will continue this level next time on the Cave of Wonders. Maybe start our attack. See you later.